Hello, and welcome to Summarize Science. Today, we're looking at a fascinating paper that asks a critical question. How good are we really at telling the difference between human and machine-written text? Many companies and universities rely on AI detectors that claim over 99% accuracy. But this study reveals that these detectors might be far more fragile than we think. The researchers focused on something called sampling strategies, essentially the rules an AI follows to pick the next word when it's writing. Think of them as different creative knobs you can turn. For example, temperature is like a creativity dial. Low temperature makes the AI very safe and predictable, while high temperature makes it more random and adventurous. Another setting, repetition penalty, discourages the AI from using the same words over and over. The core idea of the study was to generate a massive amount of AI text using 37 different combinations of these settings. They then tested how well a standard, highly accurate detector, trained on text from one specific setting, performed when shown texts from all the other settings. The results were nothing short of shocking. This heat map shows the accuracy of a detector trained on texts from the parameter on the left and tested on texts from the parameter at the top. The bright green and yellow areas show high accuracy, which you see when the training and testing conditions are similar. But look at these dark blue and purple areas. Here the detector completely fails, with accuracy dropping to around 50%, which is no better than a coin flip. This shows that a detector trained to spot one flavor of AI text is often completely blind to others. The situation was even worse for the more advanced, unsupervised detectors, which don't require pre-training on labeled data. This table shows their performance, and you can see numbers drop as low as 0.01. In detection metrics, a score of 1.0 is perfect, 0.5 is random chance, and anything lower is actively wrong. A score of 0.01 means the detector is confidently labeling AI text as human and human text as AI. It's a complete failure. So why does this happen? It turns out that each sampling method leaves a unique statistical fingerprint on the text. A detector is trained to spot one specific fingerprint, but when it sees a different one created by a simple settings change, it gets confused. Simply turning up the temperature or adding a small repetition penalty was enough to make the AI text invisible to the detector. So, let's recap the key takeaways from this research. First, the problem of detecting machine-written text is not solved, not even close. Current detectors are incredibly brittle and can be easily fooled by changing the most basic generation parameters. This means that existing benchmarks for testing these tools are not comprehensive enough because they don't account for this huge variability. For the future, it means we can't blindly trust these detection tools for important decisions, like accusing a student of plagiarism or flagging online content as fake. They must be supported by human oversight, and researchers need to build new, more robust methods that can handle the full spectrum of AI-generated text. Thanks for watching Summarize Science.